Huh? Vroom, vroom. You feel me? That's why I be saying, like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have the noise, so you'll be alright, you feel me? You get into the game.
Still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Buffalo Bills.
Wow.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Devin Singletary. He played in this state at Florida Atlantic. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Allen, eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary.
Yeah, they're running shit.
Nowhere.
Oh.
Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Allen off the play fake. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And they'll get him.
That nigga don't throw his shot all game, ain't he?
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on him.
Looking for
it is.
It's intercepted. Picked
that is.
Sean Murphy bunting. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. And right away, he lost the football.
Whoa.
This will be gathered up in the end zone, and that's a defensive touchdown.
This nigga Brady.
Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bucs offense set to begin.
He's racing right there, Brady.
And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to
that's another one.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And
what am I doing?
Back to the 9-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Sliding out of the pocket. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly
gotta lock in.
onto their lead.
Offense killing me. Oh, yeah. He don't want it.
And this is no good. Missed
He don't want it.
PAT,
He ain't hungry.
Failed to connect, and this remains a 13-0
13-0
game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Brady going to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. That's caught inside the 20. And into the Buccaneers
To the crib.
We keep waiting
work.
after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating. But his message there, keep waiting. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And that'll make it 13-7. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Run your lane. Run your lane, Elvis. Run your lane, Elvis. We're going to get down there every time. Telling you.
Coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they are back to 500 on the year. Got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. And Diggs has it.
Woo! Caught him.
Down, but able to slip across the 35. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd down and 7. Now Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he goes down, but not
we need to
before
stop.
getting us inside the 25.
Oh, good.
A big gain there for the Bills. Bills.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it.
Oh, my God.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now Allen. Flushed out right.
Oh, I overran it.
For a Bills touchdown. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
We're out here in cover, too. We're going to see.
On 1st down, Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. That catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack.
Why would you sit right there, bro?
Receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
We got the score right here, man.
Up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Now Brady. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Here's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll get this down only to the 18. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
6 right here.
But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Completes it to Miller. And he is going to be stopped at the 12.
We can these rules out real quick. Forgot how it works.
And that'll bring up 4th.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them.
2 minutes.
And they force a 4th down.
Oh, yeah. I can go for that. I can go for that. Fourth and 2 and less behind the 50. 4th and 5 left above the 50.
They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Ah, they're about to be open.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Take back, Brady.
Gronkowski with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And this is back to a 5-point game.
What are you talking about?
Suckup on after the touchdown to kick
outside. We can go outside after this game. All right. Give me that.
And they will not get a chance to return this
we
one
want to come
through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, we probably face off in the division. So I don't think you win in your division.
The Bills come to the line.
Got too deep in the hole.
After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind
all
out
over
of
that.
this offense.
I wish you would.
Because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up.
I got to be on Sean Murphy right there.
Just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen.
We want him throwing the ball.
Team, and it's intercepted.
We want him throwing the ball.
By Sean Murphy Bunting. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys,
you can get motherfuckers to put that motherfucker in there. That's when you're going to eat.
I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Bro, man, finish.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Well, we better tighten up. 6 and 5.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a
Tom Brady, his first half, and the Bucs have taken the lead. Suck up for the extra point.
We should go for it.
And the lead is now 2. It's Ryan Suckup
Boom that big boy.
after the touchdown to kick it away.
Yeah, he boomed it right out the end zone.
A touchback as that sails over the end line.
5-2. Why is that even in my defensive playbook? Don't worry. We're making adjustments.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We've got a
I wonder if
little
you're
more
going
than
to run
a
a
minute to
screen.
go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Levante.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points.
That's why
in the meantime,
Evan White
someone falls asleep on the defensive
is
side,
our lead.
you might take advantage of that
That's
and get a big
linebacker.
shot downfield, too.
Shit like that.
2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say
Shoulder
it's
died on me.
incomplete.
Crazy.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the
Play
big
calling is
question.
terrible.
Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Why 9? 55 wide. That's what it's about right there.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Fuck. Let me get to my man.
On play action, Allen out to his left. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do.
You want to wrestle me or something, sir? I'll wrestle you after the game. Promise.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
You're right.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a moment.
There you go, that's Scott.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
You got to get out of there.
Past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I turn them Jets on, Scotty.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball
really
getting
want
all the
him
credit.
to run for that.
How about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Oh, my God. I knew that was about to happen, man.
Teron Johnson able to pick it. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in.
Why is Mike not holding on to the ball, though?
Into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Now here's a pass on first
Hit the ball, bro.
And incomplete.
It's literally not that hard.
This week, arguing for him to be Defensive Player of the Year. Normally, sacks are the big thing that people point to, but what he's done in the secondary has been something special.
It has been because it's been an all
Murphy Bun for
taking
DPOY?
the ball away, rushing the quarterback and sacking him himself, doing a number
Damn, I
of
keep
different
tripping off
things
that,
that
man.
change the way the game is played.
Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They
This
forced a
guy's
couple
terrible.
of
How
incomplete
did he
passes,
miss
bring up a
that?
3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. It's complete to Diggs. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line. Now the offense
Madden
will use the
talking
first
about?
of their
He ain't throwing field goal range.
timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
What we got?
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Oh, I missed that tackle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bills will use the second of their
He ran all
timeouts
these,
as they'll start with 27 seconds remaining here
short
in
the
the
medium
second
route.
quarter. On first down, Allen.
Oh my God.
Caught by Diggs.
This nigga Diggs, bro.
Red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's the third time on this drive that these two connected
This
with
game
each
should
other.
not be this
They've got
close.
real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen, he'll buy some time right.
He scored a touchdown.
Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. As the first half is winding down, and the Bills have retaken the lead.
That's cool.
So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for two here. Allen will try to throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught at the one. And he is into the end zone.
Not him into the end zone, dickhead.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Got two TOs, though.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Going deep this time for Miller. And that
We can't hold on to the ball this game. Like, that's what we're doing. Like, 4 drops.
Trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
Taking it about the 1.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part.
Definitely the fault of the offense.
Like
Thinking it up this
you
game.
definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
2nd and 9.
Now Brady. Wide open, Gronkowski. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Brady now on first down. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket.
Not needed to give up that fucking touchdown, man.
Live to fight another down, right?
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I just think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Open man has got it. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Fournette, a first down carry.
Come on, bro. Get upfield, man.
He'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd and 5 now. Brady. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Fournette running out of the gun. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now Brady.
I might have lost right there.
Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller.
Oh.
And the Bills are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Damn, what the fuck am I doing, man?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Allen's throw is complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen rolling to his right. And a quick throw.
All this nigga do is so short, bro.
Get this one across the 30-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And they get
I
him
know I
down.
should have ran that damn play, man.
The 40-yard line.
sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They will run with Singletary. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Allen off the play fake. To the side.
I mean, every play is
able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big gain there for the Bills.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play.
Yes.
It's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Oh, he out of there.
And he's into the clear.
Oh, this thing is huge, man.
All the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Overplaying ass thing.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
I don't want to win.
Picked off with great anticipation. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And that's on the guard, Cody Ford. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Now Allen off the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. Works right.
Man, he keeps doing that same weak ass fucking shit, bro.
Up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
And a nice call and really good execution there because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on it. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They sent him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25.
Lord, that's game, man.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Devin White came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Here's Allen.
Take the ball, bro.
With inside of 2 minutes remaining.
This nigga knocked the ball down like 4 times this game.
Bills football here as we get you reset.
Come on, bro.
4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. The kick by Bass
4
is
times, bro.
And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road.
Come on, man.
You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great.
Oh, my goodness, bro.
Set to begin their next possession. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
To throw is Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Man, fucking terrible, bro.
Locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
The throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they're able to get this one across the 35. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking...
They keep doing it.
Into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. And they'll try and run it in with Singletary. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. And they will take a knee here.
That just pissed me the fuck off, bro.